Once upon a time, not so very long ago, in a place that looked remarkably like this, there lived four strange alien creatures. Their names were Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Laa-Laa, and Po. Yet they would cause controversy, scandal, and outrage. Why? Because Tinky Winky had no desire to stick his Dipsy in a Laa-Laa.
This is Past Force.
One of the biggest television hits of this year, in Britain at least, is It's a Sin, Channel 4's drama about the AIDS crisis in the 1980s. And it is, to put it mildly, explicit in what it depicts. It is explicit in its depiction of gay matters.
Seriously think there's an illness that only kills gay men? It can calculate that you're gay and kill you, but no one else. What about bisexuals? Do they only get sick every other day?
Today, it's not uncommon to see gay characters on television, and it's now permissible to show scenes of gay sexual activity on television. But 25 years ago, it was an incredibly different story. A show like that could never have been made. Even something as chaste as a simple, chaste gay kiss could be seen as controversial. And especially in children's television, this was so forbidden. Take, for example, what happened when Byker Grove aired the first gay kiss on children's television in 1994. This was a show that was known for its gritty realism, of dealing with issues such as drugs, of teenage pregnancy, of anorexia, of people being blinded in paintballing accidents.
Now.
At least until the last episode, where they realised they were all characters in a television show, got chased around by a T-Rex for a bit, and then got blasted into oblivion. You think I'm joking? I'm not. So of course they were going to get around to LGBT issues eventually, and in November 1994 the character of Noddy Fishwick planted a chaste kiss, an incredibly chaste kiss, on the cheek of his friend Gary.
Please take your seats as our main feature is about to start.
The gutter press at this one scene went insane. The Sun especially called for the producer to be sacked. It was so controversial, this one tiny moment. And that was in a show for older children. So imagine what would have happened if the BBC had put an openly gay character into a show for 2-year-olds. The Teletubbies first aired in March of 1997, and according to creator Anne Wood, it was about the joy of being 2 and 3 years old. And it was also a reaction to violence on television, to shows like The Power Rangers. From the outset, the series proved controversial, and after the first episode had aired, the BBC received mass complaints of dumbing down. In May of 1997, the BBC reported that parents and teachers were concerned over how the series would affect children's linguistic development. It was also seen as regressive by some people. There were questions over its educational value. And there were also complaints that it was far too cheerful. Because what you really want to see is Laa-Laa doing crystal meth. One lady, Jill McCurdy of Warner Brothers Television in the US, said that the series did not prepare children for the evils of the real world. Because what you really want to see is Laa-Laa doing crystal meth. Nevertheless, the impact of the series was huge. It was immediately incredibly popular with its target demographic. And that Christmas 1997, there were warnings of a Teletubby toy shortage in stores. It led to the creation of a #1 double platinum selling single, and of course, like a lot of things these days memes. In this case, a playground song. I love Poe, Poe loves me. Let's all go and shoot Dipsy with a rifle gun and a bullet to the head. Sorry, Lala, Dipsy's dead. And this picture of what the Sun, which opened every episode, looks like now. It proved so popular that the series was sold internationally, including to America, where it began airing in 1998. And again, it proved controversial. One man, an anti-gay televangelist, an anti-gay right-wing televangelist called Jerry Falwell, in an inflammatory article for the National Liberty Journal, under the headline, "Parents Warning, Tinky Winky comes out of the closet." He claimed Tinky Winky was gay. Why? Because he's purple, and purple is the gay pride colour. He has a triangle on his head, and he has a handbag.
A handbag?
This wasn't the first kids' TV character that had been accused of corrupting children. Others include Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street, and Barney the Dinosaur. Although with Barney the Dinosaur there may be some merit to that argument. The BBC were quick to deny the rumours, saying, "This is not the first time that people have read symbolism into a children's TV programme, and it probably won't be the last. As far as we are concerned, Tinky Winky is simply a sweet technological baby with a magic bag."
A handbag?
As much as Jerry Falwell was a right-wing douche trying to get attention, here's the thing. Tinky Winky had already been claimed by the LGBT community as a gay icon, for the very same reasons that Falwell had pointed out. The handbag, the triangle on his head, the fact that he was purple. As early as the summer of 1997, before the series had even aired in the US, the British press were even picking up on this. Andy Medhurst, a media studies lecturer at Sussex University, even said that Tinky Winky was the first LGBT icon for children. There was also David Bowker in the Times, who in a concerning article where he went gay for a week, even claimed he modelled his new gay personality on Tinky Winky. And in the same article he went on to reassure his readers that Tinky Winky had no interest in Dipsy's bottom, because the only way to have gay sex is up the bum, apparently. But was it true? Was Tinky Winky gay? No, of course not. It was a show for 2-year-olds. Plus, it was 1997. Had the BBC put an openly gay character into the Teletubbies in 1997, the shit would have hit the fan properly. They would never have been allowed to do it. For one thing, they may have fallen foul of the notorious Section 28. And for another, it would have destroyed the Teletubbies. They would have had to say Tubby bye-bye. The series would have been Tubby toast. It was impossible for Tinky Winky to be gay. At least intentionally. Because as I say, he was quickly picked up by the LGBT community and became, and he still is, a gay icon. As for Lala being a crystal meth dealer, that one was intentional. Don't tell the BBC I told you.
History. It's a thing of the past.
It's a thing of the past.